Perfectly cooked asparagus. An egg cooked sous vide and tossed in panko. We're taking a classic combination and we're bringing it to a whole new level today. And we're going to show you exactly how we did it. With just a few ingredients and a little bit of preparation, you can make a dish just like they serve in the best restaurants. So let's begin. So the first step is to remove the scale leaves on the asparagus. These are edible, but for aesthetic reasons we're going to remove them. So take a paring knife and your thumb and then just pinch them off. Slowly work your way up to the top of the spear. As we get to the top, the scale leaves are much smaller and thinner, and we're going to leave them. So we're going to do this to all the asparagus spears. Next we're going to remove a little bit of the bottom, which is inedible. But also for this particular dish, we're going to trim just the tops of the asparagus. We're going to take a plate and measure how it's going to look, and then we'll make a mark and then trim the asparagus afterwards. So right about here, we're going to make a line. So we're not going to have any waste with this. We're going to use the rest of the asparagus for another recipe. As long as you take the bottoms and peel them, you can use them in soups, stocks, purees, anything like that. But be careful, the very bottoms can be a little bit woody from time to time. Next, we're going to peel some of the bottom of the spears. We're going to take a paring knife, roll, create a line around the asparagus as a guide, and then we're going to take a peeler and simply just remove off some of the skin on the bottom. You may be thinking, is this completely necessary? And it's not, but this dish is not about the easy way out. This dish is about elegance. The whole point of this dish is to refine our ingredients as much as we can. It's a little bit of extra effort, but it's definitely worth it. Flavor is definitely the most important thing, but texture and appearance are also very important. Next, we're going to cook our egg. Set your sous vide machine to 63 degrees Celsius or 145 degrees Fahrenheit, and leave your egg to cook for about 30 minutes. It's possible to do this without a sous vide machine. Just simply poach your eggs for a couple of minutes, but be careful not to overcook them. When your eggs are nearly cooked, we're going to start on our asparagus. Lots of salt, boiling water. The cooking time varies, but this will be about a minute. Check your asparagus with a cake tester or a pin. When it goes right through easily and they're obviously cooked, put your asparagus into ice water. We want to stop the cooking until we're ready to plate. Now we're going to take our panko crumbs and crack the egg right into it. So we want to do this very gently. It's very easy to break the egg. So we're going to gently sprinkle and completely cover the egg with the panko. Sort of like a Scotch egg, but on steroids. When you have your egg ready, we're going to plunge the asparagus back into the water for just 10 seconds. And then we're going to drizzle the asparagus with some butter emulsion, which is very simple to make. Molten butter emulsified in a tiny bit of water. So we're going to completely cover the asparagus, nice and shiny. And now we're going to transfer the asparagus to the plate that we're serving on. Try to do this as neatly as possible. Try not to spill any of the butter, and keep the asparagus lined up. So now we're going to take a large spoon and we're going to roll the egg onto the spoon. So the egg is very fragile, and we've come all this way and we don't want to break the egg. So once you have the egg on the spoon, simply roll it on to the center of the asparagus stack. You want to do this with care because once you put the egg on top, you can't really move it that much without risk of it breaking. So we're going to clean the plate up a little bit. We're going to brush any extra panko crumbs off, a little bit of herb, and we're ready to serve. That may look a bit complicated, but in reality it's very simple, easy and satisfying. I mean, look at that. So get some eggs and asparagus and try this on your own. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to see further recipes and techniques, please like and subscribe. Happy cooking!